Studio right now, right where he was back on July 10th, my notes tell me, is Tyler Seguin, ladies and gentlemen. What's up?
How you doing?
You do anything cool since you were last in here?
Not too much, no.
No? All right. Well, Tyler, of course.
He won the second star of the week in the NHL.
Who got first?
Goalie, I think.
What's that garbage?
A goalie? That's a political process.
What do you get for that?
Nothing. Just a pat on the back.
And was Ben? So Ben wasn't on the list at all?
A dirty look from Benny.
Yeah, so Ben gets a 6-point game, and he doesn't even get a sniff of the...
Yeah, but he got number one star of the game that game, right?
I
and
guess.
you got number two for scoring 4 goals.
I guess I'm not sure. Didn't even look. We kind of tried. We tried to put that game.
I didn't look. You had to.
Even our coach even asked us, or asked me after, a couple days later, saying, "Did you see your battles of the night or anything like that?" And I said, "No." Ben and I said we weren't going to look at any highlights or look at the game on the airplane out of there.
Oh, really?
And just kind of move on. Say, okay, that happened.
Just let's focus on the games where we aren't as good.
Exactly.
Well, it's a rare treat, but that night in Calgary was one that we will remember for a while. And frankly, your last couple road trips have been pretty awesome. And you know, it's weird because the West is what the West is, but I feel pretty good about this team right now. How do you feel?
Yeah, no, we feel very confident. I think to start the year we weren't playing the greatest. We had a tough record to start the year, especially on the road. So, that was really harped on in the dressing room, and we started putting together some good road trips and finished one off nicely there. And not too many games at home to start this season, but we got to get that rolling as well.
And when you talk about the way you guys did start on the road, and then to go 6 points out of 6 in 2 consecutive road trips, that has to do wonders for your confidence as a team.
Road warriors, that's what we're calling ourselves right now.
What's wrong with that?
Nothing at all. No, I mean we're just playing. We're playing well on the road. I guess it's a little bit harder on the road to pull out wins, but we're having good starts to games, winning most of the first periods, and going on from there.
What kind of adjustment is it being here and being the guy, like especially on the road when they're putting their top defensive pairings out just to stop you, for sure?
Well, it's different, and I think that's also the good thing about having a guy like Jamie Benn on my line as well. They can't really focus on one person. They gotta look at the whole line, and then you bring up this 18-year-old Russian, Valery Nikushkin, with the ton of speed that he has and the skill and the playmaking ability, and almost the guy that's getting missed on our line right now, that's doing all the little things and starting to drive the net and learning the NHL hockey ways. It's just working and clicking for us right now.
Yeah, that's a big difference too from early in the season. He was skating on the third line, wasn't he?
Yeah.
And well, really since preseason, they've been kind of bouncing around. We've played with Eric Cole. We've seen Ray Whitney at certain shifts. Rich Peverly had a stunt there for a little bit, and everyone's just trying to see what chemistry is working and what's clicking. And I think Val is still very young and still learning different plays of the game, and reading the ice. It's a different from an NHL rink to Olympic ice that he's used to. I felt it myself coming home from Switzerland last year to Boston, and he's just finding his way here.
Yeah, that's kind of weird. You're like the older guy. I mean, you're still a really young kid, I guess, in terms of NHL years and stuff, but you go from one team to this team, and now you're like the guy, you're the leader, and you get this kid on your line. It's just a weird dynamic, is it not?
It is, but it's fun to look at myself as not a vet, but kind of the older guy as far as when it comes to Val. He's still honestly learning the English language, and it's unbelievable how much better he's gotten from today to day one. And when he keeps continuing to pick up that, I think it's just only going to help his on-ice game as well.
We're talking with old man, 21-year-old Tyler Seguin here on the ticket, and when we talk about going on the road and they can sick their checking line on whoever, makes it tough. We've seen that for years where guys roll through here and their home road splits are way different, whether it's Brad Richards or Mike Ribeiro. It's just tough to play on the road. Here's Seguin leading the league in road points right now, and Jamie Benn second. So far. And we got a ways to go.
Long ways to go, yeah.
But so far, it appears like you guys are not too terrified with whatever checking lines you're seeing. It'd be fun to roll through Calgary a few more times, but
I think that's it for Calgary. Yeah.
But those are great results. And then you talk about the goaltending of a guy like Kari. I think he's so incredibly underrated, and I think you'll see that, Tyler. You'll see You'll see how much fun it is to play in Dallas sometimes with the media not necessarily noticing you the same as they might have in Boston or somewhere else.
Oh no, 100%. I mean, if I think you throw Letts into a much bigger hockey market, and I don't know, you look at Boston, you look at Chicago, or anything like that. I mean, he'd be out there in the papers as number one Finnish goalie for the Olympics. Not to put down my old buddy Tuukka Rask in Boston, but he definitely deserves the praise he gets, and definitely is underrated at times.
So you got one thing going for you. You're still a Team Canada guy. Yeah. So the media still will keep track of you and Jamie. He's got the double whammy. He plays in Dallas, and he's from Finland. Yeah. And he doesn't talk much.
He goes about his business. The first couple of weeks there, I don't know if I said more than 5 words to him. Kind of just, hey, how you doing? We've gotten to know each other a bit better, and I think sometimes after games he comes and gives some of us a pat on the back, because I think he's pretty much used to every single night having to make those big saves, and every night being a 1-goal game and having to keep it on the net. But it's nice to give him those games where you can kind of see his reaction at the end of the Calgary game, sitting on top of his net, just kind of taking a break.
That was hilarious. It's all fun and games till that thing tips over and you land on your
the coach looked at me there on that one play, because I was looking down at Carey and net and had my glove over my face because I was dying laughing. He's looking at me. He's like, "What's going on?" I was like, "I got nothing to say." And then I guess a picture was released after the game, and he laughed about it, but I don't think he was really that happy.
It was pretty funny.
I don't think you'll be seeing that again.
No. The hockey news had him rated 19th in the league. Just throwing that out there. Not that matters, but they ranked the goalies last week in their goalie issue.
Yeah.
19th best.
Oh,
Find 18 better. Tyler, name them. 18 better goalies than Kari.
No chance I can name them, no.
All right, Tyler Seguin in here with us, who we found out in the break, Dan, not totally into football.
Not everybody has to be just like you, Bob.
What's that?
You can't say that in air.
Why?
I'm in Texas right now.
No, that's all right. It was just fun seeing a guy who...
He also doesn't like Bluebell ice cream or cattle.
Well, we don't know that. But...
Well, we're in Texas.
We are in Texas.
We're trying to say anything offensive to Texans.
But, so you
do eat meat, don't you?
I eat a lot of meat, yeah.
Yeah.
Been to Whataburger yet?
What? You like
Whataburger
I have been there, yeah.
Yeah?
You weren't being tricked with that question at all.
Ribs, barbecue. You're into barbecue, right?
This must be a trick question.
Barbecue.
All right. High five. There we go. There's Dallas. All right. How was that trip back into Boston? Is that pretty weird?
Interesting. I'll give it that. Yeah, it was definitely weird, and it was definitely...
Any of the media looking forward to talking to you?
I don't know. I mean, I feel like they've been looking up to that for a while. They were asking me some tough questions. I was expecting that, though, and I kind of wanted to go in there, just carry myself as professional as I could, and I think I did a good job with answering the questions.
What's like a tough question? What were they coming with?
Well, I mean, they just kind of reiterated everything that happened because after the trade from Boston, I didn't talk to any of the Boston media. After that, I kind of came here, talked to you guys, had a press conference. So they kind of brought all the old stuff back up and all the rumors and things like that. So I guess it wasn't tough questions. It was just I had to go back to the drawing board and had to speak my side once again.
They asked you a tricky question, though. I remember it was kind of like, "Do you miss it here?" And
yeah.
Either way you answer.
Yeah, if you say no,
the fans
they all hate you there,
right.
and if you say yes, then everybody
Dallas
here
looks
hates
at you weird.
Yeah,
so.
I mean, I just answered honestly. That's all I could do. I think I said that I just want to be playing where I wanted, and that I have a great relationship with Jim Nill and my coaches here, and I feel wanted and have a great opportunity.
All right, well, let's carry it over. We got plenty more for you, but
Boston fans hate you, man.
I got booed a little bit.
Yeah, what's that
also,
like?
I was surprised. I guess I was a little surprised. I didn't know what to expect, but then they're kind of chanting my name in the third there because I think they're up 1 goal. But yeah, I guess it was actually kind of cool. I always thought about sitting on the bench. What it'd be like to, not what it'd be like to be Phil Kessel, but the amount of booze he got getting in
right.
there, and what it'd be like to be on that side. And I guess I felt it a little bit. But then we went into shootout.
Yeah, with that shootout goal that you had.
It was really hard not to celebrate or do a, like silence finger or my lip.
Why didn't you?
Because I really wanted to go on there with just a professional chip
I understand that, but after they're doing all that...
I seen the picture. That was not 100% non-intentional where my hands,
awesome.
my gloves up by their bench.
It looks like he's going by the Bruins bench to do high five.
I think it was just the camera angle.
Yes,
it was not
I agree.
But you look over there, you got Chara and Lucic and all those guys. If I do that, they're going to just punch me in the face. Then apologize and text them later, but that's the hockey game.
Yeah, apologize by text as you're got an ice bag on your face. All right. Well, let's do another segment with Tyler Seguin, number 91 in your program, and we'll visit more with him next.